Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Keep this in mind as you watch this video. And now, on with the conspiracies! Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Deus Ex. Last we left off, we have two of the possible secondary goals that lead to the end of the game. We can either decide to kill Bob Page and spare Area 51, joining the Illuminati as they use this facility to regain all of their lost power and probably quite a lot more, ruling the world with their invisible hand as benevolent dictators, hopefully leading it to a brighter future. Hopefully. Alternatively, we can decide to side with Tracer Tong and Gary Savage, ignoring the Illuminati's pleas and blowing up Area 51. All global communication is funneled through this facility, so with its destruction, global communication will end. And with it, Tracer Tong hopes, global tyranny. Hopefully. There's a lot of maybes in these two endings, and neither of them are perfect. But there is a third one. Helios has said that it won't open the way up to Sector 4 until we decide to talk to it, and find out what it wants from us. So let's go and do that. Be very careful as we descend this ladder, for we may get attacked immediately by that Grey. Deal with the Grey right now, and with the MJ-12 Commando around the corner. Oh, do I remember you? But I forgot that there were two of you. You were sneaky. Unfortunately, your sneakiness has its limits. We're going to be going over there in a moment. For now, let's go and talk to Helios. It's over here. And guess what you have? You have a crowbar! I distinctly remember this crowbar because I picked it up many a time and wondered why anyone would possibly want a crowbar at this point in the game. It truly baffles me. You have a midi crossbow. That could potentially be useful, but I imagine somebody who uses one of these has had one from the beginning of the game. And then there's you. You have nothing on you, but there is a clip of assault rifle ammo, and you likely need some of that if that is your primary weapon. Now let us open up these, find some shotgun ammo, and this door. I don't know what the code for this is, but you know what? I'm going to open it up with some multi-tools. We do have a lot of them after all, we can afford to use a couple. It's not like we're going to be able to use them past this area. Area 51 is the last location in the game after all. What is in here? The answer is... ooh, lots of cool stuff. We have some napalm and some assault rifle ammo. Not bad. Let's move on.
Closer. Yes. You'll come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me.
We have no choice, Helios. We'll do that. Also, you have a candy bar, and we haven't eaten anything for a while. Chocolate Dream. It's chocolate. It's people. It's both, TM. 85% recycled material. Only 85%? Delicious! We even healed some damage there because we've suffered a little bit of harm. There's you. You have a medkit, and here is a handy repair bot. I'm going to be using you in a little bit because we're not going up right away. We're going down to see what's on these two bodies. I don't know what's on your persons, but I do know that you're face first in this extremely hazardous material. It doesn't just deal damage, it burns. You have a bioelectric cell, really not that useful for me, and unfortunately we cannot reach you from here, so let's see if we can make this quick. You have a multi-tool and nothing else. The multi-tool is actually quite useful considering the fact that we opened up that door. Excellent. Let's do some healing and head all the way up to floor 3. And notice that body there. We might actually check that out at some point. 100 skill points. Let's see what Helios has to say to us.
We'll go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink blocks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governments were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system, yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalized decision-making, a highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem, a decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. You'll go to Sector 4 and find the Aquinas router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink clocks.
I'll think about it.
That we will. We have gained our third and final ending option. Merge with Helios AI. Deactivate the uplink logs on the Aquinas router at the east end of Sector 4, thus allowing Helios to exchange information with your augmentations. Together with Helios, administrate the world with absolute knowledge and reason. Funny that Helios says that it doesn't need organics, and yet we are organic. Or perhaps to Helios we are nothing more than a machine. Do you remember what Morpheus said way back in Morgan Everett's apartment, the Illuminati headquarters, about its belief that in the future humans will be ruled by the machines that they create, that they code with their hands, that they will worship them as gods? This is what Morpheus was referring to. And if you're wondering if Bob Page heard all of that and is quite annoyed, you're absolutely right. Let's head down. We'll go check out that body in a little bit.
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one to merge, the one to see and know everything, to rule everything.
I have chosen you. Trust me. I will use the security bots to protect you. My project will fail if I am integrated with the wrong individual.
Those security bots that Helios is referring to are not very powerful, and Bob is quite angry. There are going to be some commandos sent over in a moment, and we need to be ready for them. There's one. Hello. If we aim at the ceiling, we should be able to hurt you. You're going to slowly make your way down. We need to watch out, because a lot of damage is inbound. Fortunately, they are going to be somewhat distracted by the security bots, but not for very long. There are only two of them. They are quite good at getting a good angle to fire. Really good, actually. Well done. I was expecting you to blow up as well, but you really did get a good line of fire. Well, I was expecting that I'd have to deal with most of them, but I was pleasantly surprised. And with that done, let's actually not recharge right now, because I'm about to go and check what's on that body. Now, if I hadn't have used my multi-tools, I wouldn't need to do this at all, but I can always do with a few more resources, and if memory serves, there is at least one multi-tool on the body of that technician. Oh, and I missed the platform I wanted to get to, but I did ultimately get to, and straight down into the water I go. That is unfortunate, because it's a little difficult to get onto this pipe when you have speed enhancement active. I was hoping to not drop as far, but we managed to get the multi-tool and we didn't perish. And the lift is on its way down to bring us back to floor 2. Fortunately, Bob Page doesn't send anyone else after us, just those 3 MJ-12 commandos. They are scripted to appear, and they are not there before you have this dialogue. And you have to have that dialogue. Helios saying that it won't give you access to Sector 4? Absolutely true. Now, maybe there is another commando over here? Let's have a look. Nope, just those 3. This also gives you a good view of this area, if you need it. So let's slowly head down here. I heard someone. Not here, though. Let us use this light. Check this out. Area 51, Sector 4. We have a map, and this map is quite important because there are UCs 1, 2, and 3, Aquinas substations, and nanotech infusion control, coolant control, and everything that we could possibly need to complete all of the objectives. There's also these boxes, and an MJ-12 trooper that may be coming to check out where we are. There's also a multi-tool. Let's get out of this area, heal ourselves up, and ready for a bit of combat. Where are these MJ-12 troopers? Further down? Probably over here. You have a knife? We really don't need a knife at this point in the game. Are they here? They probably are. Let us save first, though, before we descend too far down. Also, this just says Area 51, Final. Oh, there's a Greasel here. They still take 2 shots. Anything back here that makes it immediately worth it? Yes, some boxes. We have a prod charger and some 10mm ammo. Not bad. Now, that is going to lead to Sector 4, but before we go over there, there's a door here, locked with 3 multi-tool requirement. Now, we have a few codes. We have 2001, we have 4225. Let's check these out. 2001, 4225. Both of them are not going to work. There are these bodies here that I haven't checked. Maybe one of these has a code. You have a sniper rifle! Marvelous. We'll take that ammunition and we'll go check out the other door. This one that is over here. There we go. 4225. Aha! We're in. There's lots of TNT here. There's also this box. It's the box that we want. Rockets. Brilliant. Just what we needed. Somewhere around here, though, there is an MJ-12 trooper or 2. We can hear them, after all. And there is a pipe that you can decide to walk along. I don't think there's any reason to do so. Nope, certainly doesn't seem like there is. So let's just hop down here. Take a little bit of damage.
Yes, do not forget the big clocks.
I won't. Also, is there anyone here? I activated the wrong augmentation there. There is... Ooh!
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Also, goodbye, gas grenade. Hello, light anti-tank weapon. Recording begins. Damn it. Where's the goddamn clip? Goddamn it, who the hell are these guys? Okay, 2 clips of 7.62 and maybe 3 clips of 10. Where am I going to go? Don't think that'll get you killed. Just get out. Everything comes next, okay? Okay, let's move, Xavier. Move. Unidentified noises. Christ. You want some of this? Have some. Come on. I'm not going to die here. I'm not... He's recording. Deactivated. Recording ends. You tried, but unfortunately you failed. And you know what? We're probably not going to use any of these, so if there was a code, I don't know it. I'm just going to open this up and see what's on the other side. We really aren't going to be using 16 multi-tools in the final area of the game. We're really not going to. Doors open. In here, goodies. Marvellous. 50 skill points. There's some shotgun ammo and a plasma clip. We don't need the plasma clip. Also, we can press this button and shut the door. But it's okay, we bypass this. We can always just open it by using it. So let's move on. Up. And in. Hello. Ooh. There's another one of these communication things. Now, if Paul Denton is alive, because you saved him, he'll talk to you at this point. I don't remember if anybody else talks to you if he's dead. Let's find out.
It let me through. I can't believe it.
Dr. Savage, is everything all right at Vandenberg? What do you mean by it?
Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. We're getting rumors that it seized control of Hong Kong.
What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world?
It's decided to replace human government. Tong and I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to Tong's compound.
And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights?
I think people in Hong Kong want the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. We don't know what to think. Helios seems to have people's interests in mind, but it disbanded the city government and cut power to all of the buildings. It wants absolute power.
A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them.
You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism. A corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes.
Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios.
Yeah, that's where I disagree with Tong. We don't want complete freedom if that means economic collapse. There must be another way. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it claims to be.
If the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust.
Trust me, I'll do the right thing.
Good luck. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, JC. The world is depending on you.
He's not wrong. The world genuinely is depending on us. Also, the effect of the communication made it look like that Gary Savage was wearing some cool hyper-future white sunglasses, which he wasn't. Or maybe he is. We'll never know, because we're never leaving this area, because we're never going back out of Area 51 in this game. We can only move forward. Now, Paul doesn't really give you an opinion one way or another, if memory serves, as to what he thinks you should do. And neither did Gary Savage there, but he did say that he didn't agree with Tracer Tong's idea of blowing everything up. He summarised all three options quite plainly. We can either let the Illuminati take over and things will carry on roughly as how they did, but probably better. We can end all global communication and throw the world into a dark age, or we can see if JC's brain is the right one to merge with Helios and bring order to the world through the AI. We have to pick one of these choices, but we don't have to pick it right now. It won't be long before we have to decide, though, as the way to Sector 4 is right ahead. Let's go in. And look at this. There are things to examine, and conversations to be had. This person has a candy bar and a bioelectric cell. Let's look at this. This is someone called Nick Horseback. And he's being grown in this tank. Created through science, cells, experimentation. It looks like he's going to be augmented. Then there's this person, Wade Walker, whose origins are much the same. Let's pop down and see if you have anything of interest. A multi-tool. Could potentially be useful, maybe?
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
I'm very curious as to if this door can kill you. It probably can. We took a lot of damage just from being near it. Good thing there's this handy robot here that can heal us. If we need to. We have plenty of bioelectric energy. We don't need it to. There's this person here, called Alex Denton. Soon to come into being. We don't know who this Alex Denton is. Is this someone that's related to us, or someone completely different? Who knows? The sequel gives you answers, and by checking this you also spoil a lot of things from the sequel, but what can you do? Let's look at this one. That's us. That was where we came from. It's empty now. The liquid in there is a greenish colour. There's an area over here that we could maybe try and check out. There's no getting through there, I don't think. We'll try. Can we squeeze through? Actually, we could potentially squeeze through, but I'm a little bit concerned that doing so might get us stuck. So let's save first and do what we can. Can we push our way through millimeter by millimeter? I don't think it's possible. And even if we could, I don't think that door's going to open. So, we are here. The way to the north leads to our death, according to Bob Page. We have three choices. Join the Illuminati, side with Tracer Tong, or merge with Helios. Which one's right? Which one's wrong? Which one will we do first? For we're going to do all of them. I'm going to show you all three endings in time, but I'll start with the one that is most appropriate for this JC. I bet you can guess which one it is. So, when we come back, folks, the final confrontation with Bob Page. The first take. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. We're coming for you, Bob Page. I hope you're terrified. Because you should be.